Alright, traders. So there is, I believe there's a bit of a shift that's going to start to take place real soon about the stock market. We're going to be looking at, say, the bond market as well too, like TMF and TLT, and I'll be looking at silver and gold, and to give you a bit of a picture on what I'm actually seeing across the markets and what I'm actually expecting over the next couple of months. So let's get straight into it. Don't place a trade based on what you're seeing in this video because there is no guarantees of making a profit in the market. It takes you a long time to become a good trader. So this video here is just to educate you to become a much better trader. Alrighty, traders. So let's get straight into it. Traders, if you haven't done so yet, again, I'm taking down that free access to that trading. See the trading course there, guys? This trading course I used to sell for $495, and I'm going back to start charging for that. This is a full, complete trading course that goes for like 5-6 hours long. Plus you get access to a live inner circle event with me as well too, plus some bonus training and so on and so forth. And I'm giving it away for free. And again, guys, it covers everything from the biggest mistakes you're making right now to the top chart reading techniques that's been working since the 1950s, my #1 trading system, my #1 trading strategy, and so much more. If you need help reading the charts or having a good trading system or having good trade management or risk management, or what indicators I use, this is it for you, and it's for free, guys, but I'm taking it down and I'm going to start charging again. So first thing in the description there, guys, click on that, go get access to that right now. Let's go look at the S&P 500. So the S&P 500, guys, we can actually see that we've actually just a bit of a doji day today. Not really much going on through there. If we have a look at, say, support and resistance lines, we can actually see that just above here, maybe even just slightly above here, you can see how that this level up here was that resistance over there. So even though I'm actually expecting a slowdown in the stock market, like there's going to be a slowdown, right? A slowdown simply means either a pullback, as a drop, or just some sideways movement from here. So we do actually have there's a little bit of a resistance up through there, I would say, and obviously where it is right now as well too. So right now, a bit of a doji day. What's the market going to do? We have a look at the hourly charts through here, and they all still look pretty strong right now. There's actually no sign. I would have expected to see some form of a pullback right now, much sooner than now, but we haven't got that yet. So we may get a little bit more upside, guys. But again, it's, to me, when it comes to trading the indices anyway, it's very risky getting in now because we've already done a lot of price action, right? So that's always the hard thing is for the last week or two, we've really done nothing. And those that are impatient with these markets right now, they're probably cool. You know, they just want to get in. Are probably going to get really hurt from that there. If I go to the Dow Jones, you can see also the Dow Jones. Look at this here, right? Something that I noticed here on the Dow Jones. Let's actually take everything off the screen here. But look at this here, right? So ever since we were in this sideways movement, and by the way, guys, traders, ladies, gentlemen, when you start to see the market doing this, going sideways like this, right, for a long time, you can expect a nice, good breakout out of that. And it doesn't matter what you're looking at, right? It could be a stock chart, futures chart. Like, by the way, guys, just so a bit of a blatant statement, the markets operate the same way in everything, right? And that's where, like, for me, my rule #1 is my trend analysis and what I'm looking for, what is the trend, and how do I know if it's changing, and so on and so forth. Again, in that free trading course, I think that's the second video, you actually get my full, complete, like 30-minute video walking through step by step how to actually really read the trend of the markets. Not indicators are lagging. No, what's happening right now today? Who's in control? Is someone in control? The buyers starting to take control, so on and so forth. So we can actually see what's going on here, right? Bit of a sideways movement through here, and we actually had like a bit of a bull flag here. Really interesting stuff, right? So see this actually like a bit of a bull flag from there to there, and then we broke out. And now look what's actually happened, right? We actually started to make a move up from there. In fact, if I actually draw from there to there and project that out, oh, look, we're actually pretty much there right now, aren't we? Which is really interesting because that also goes inside of a whole bunch of areas of resistance and support through here, possibly even up through here as well too. So the Dow Jones actually pretty much got a 1-to-1, right? It actually got the what's called the flag pole, right? If that was the flag, then it actually got the flag pole from there. So Really interesting stuff there, guys, when it comes to the Dow Jones. Let's move over now through to the Nasdaq. And what the Nasdaq did today, pretty much a doji day, pretty much a nothing day. But we are starting to slow down, right? We're starting to slow down with the Nasdaq. And what I mean by slow down, look at this here. A big move up, sideways, and up, right? A little pullback, strong up, sideways, up, and then now it's actually coming back down again as well too. So we are starting to slow down, guys, and there is going to come a point in time there's going to come a point in time, guys, that we are going to get a good, decent, either real good sideways movement or a good 5 to 10% correction in the markets. We just never know when that's going to be, right? Like some people saying, John, I told you the market's not going to go down and so on and so forth. The really big thing, guys, when I'm trading the markets, I really want you to understand something, okay? What I'm doing right now, guys, is just giving a market update. What's the market doing right now? But when I'm trading the markets, I use a trading system, and so should you, right? We should not be doing that. And that's exactly what my Inner Circle coaching program is all about, right? To give you my scans that cost me $10,000. To give you access to what I'm actually trading every single day, to give you coaching every single day, to teach you exactly what to look for, and so on and so forth. And if that sounds exactly like what you need, a real hand-holding every single day, and exactly what to look for in all the stocks, right? Because we know all the stocks are making different patterns, right? And if that's for you, and you know, and you need that kind of help, then I've got 2 spots left open for my Inner Circle coaching program that can give you that. That second link in the description there, guys. I want you to click on that there right now. Go fill out the application form, and I will personally call you to see if you're a good fit. And if you're looking for a bit more hand-holding, a bit more understanding about these markets, a bit more a general view of what's happening with the markets right now, then that is it for you. Go fill out the application form right now, guys, and I will personally call you to see if you're a good fit and to answer any questions you have. So go to that right now, guys. Second link in the description. Click on that there right now. So let's go actually have a look at I want to share with you the bond market, okay? Because I think there is going to be, there's possibly a bit of a shift that might be taking place here, okay? So check this out here. So we're looking at the TMF here, right? And we actually get this TMF. And so we can actually see that we've actually got this low, and now we've got this low point through here, right? And now look what we got. We've got this resistance up here. So if TLT, right? And I know Tyler, my man, same for TMF as well too. By the way, Tyler, right? You are so like frantic about one position, man. Seriously? Like you need to calm down, right? If it is Tyler, Mr. Tyler, right, Tyler, you got to understand that when it comes to these long-term interest rates pausing and topping out and slowly coming down, that takes a lot of time. And I want to mean by a lot of time, many months. Sometimes I have a view of the end of next year when it comes to the interest rates, not what's going to happen in the next month or two, right? So Tyler, you need to calm yourself down. And again, like I can't even tell you what to do when it comes to that, because you got to understand, and it sounds like that you've got too much money, too much risk on that one market. And again, you're probably doing the wrong thing from there as well too, right? By trading way too much. But again, I can't tell you what to do because that's you. But Tyler, you need to calm down, man. Because he's just so emotional. And because you're so emotional, you're going to be making really bad decisions here. So anyway, so we get a bit of a pullback here on the good old bond market through here. If we do start to break above this sort of 10, if we start to see like a 104 print in the bond market, right? In the 20 year on the TLT, we start to see a 104, then we could have just actually made like a significant bottom. Because check this out here, right? Look at this here. Notice here we actually broke low and then we rallied back up again, right? This actually could be a false breakout / end of trend, and this is the end of the trend, and the major shift that could be start to take place where we start to see the overall long-term interest rates start to come down and this start to come back up. We're not there yet. I'm not saying this is definitely going to happen, right? Because this could easily just continue down here again. And Mr. Tyler, we could actually continue going down, right? Must understand that. He goes nuts in the chat box. TMF. It's like, come on, slow down. All right. So if we do start to see a move back up above 104, then that's what we're probably likely to. If we do get that, then we're probably likely to start to see the big picture start to kick into play, and we're likely to start to slowly over the next year or so make our way back up again. But just looking at this from a perspective here, we've just been going sideways through here. So this here could be a final low in the bond market. Let's go look at the gold and silver market. So silver actually had a little bit of an update today. It did get close. It actually did get down to that level of support, and then we had a little update today. So nothing really strong when it comes to the bond, the silver here. So nothing too strong yet. As in, like, we may need a bit more time here. So we may need just a little bit more time to go sideways on silver and allow this moving average to start to catch up a bit more here. If we do start to move up right now, then it may not have had enough time going sideways. So we're probably likely to see a bit more sideways movement. Let's actually wait for this moving average to catch up just a little bit more. So maybe another week, and then we're probably going to have a real big move up from there. And this is the same for gold as well too. The gold is actually got a flat moving average, but we are definitely in the makings of developing a significant higher low in these markets from here. And as you can see by looking at, let's actually go to this chart here. Right, we've got a low, significant high low, and now this significant high low is now kicking into place. So looks like there's a real big major shift that could be taking place in all markets. Slowing down of the stock market, TLT, the bond market, have just found a really significant bottom where we're starting to see a shift on the TLT going up and long-term rates coming down. And it does look like that slowly and surely the long-term view on gold and then also silver is really strong, making higher lows on these weekly charts, and we're just continuing to see a really nice movement overall in the gold and silver market.